There you go.
Okay, you all know that I went out this morning to the garden and picked some comfrey. I talked to you a little bit about it. Now what I've done is I had it soaking in the sink for a little bit in some cold water. But what I'm doing now is really going over it, because you see you got something like this. You don't want to use something like that, or this bad spot on your stem. You don't want to use that. These kinds of things. So I'm just kind of meticulously going over it, pulling out the leaves that are a little bit less desirable, and I'll just either put those in my compost, or I'll put them in that jug and let the rainwater go on those and use that as a fertilizer for my garden. Right now I'm just kind of getting all these rinsed off really good, double checking for any spiders, little critters that got in there. And then once I get that, get this finished, I'll go over the leaves again and either cut off the undesirable parts, or put the whole leaf in for compost. So I'll let you know when I'm ready to dehydrate, because that'll be the next step in the making of our Comfrey Salve.
Right.
Hi, Mom. It's Rochelle. I went down to the garden today and I picked all this comfrey for you. Look at all this. How big these leaves are. See this? I grew this in my garden, a whole bunch of it. And this is what we've been waiting for, to make the salve that's going to make your knees better, going to make my hands better. And now that Jennifer's broken her wrist so badly, when she gets done with the doctor, I'm going to be using it on her wrist, because it's known as a bone knit, and it actually was used to heal bones in the past. But this little plant, which I grew from the ground up, is going to make salve that I'm going to bring you tomorrow, and you're going to put on your knees and any of your other aches and pains. Okay, so I just wanted to give you a look. I clipped it out of the garden. I soaked it in the water all day. I've just rinsed it and cleaned all the leaves. Now I'm drying them on a towel. Then the next step is I'm going to put them in the dehydrator for about 4 or 5 hours and get that salve made. Okay, I wanted to let you know I was doing it, and I love ya. Bye. All right, Mom, I have all the leaves dry that I showed you before, so they're all dry. Now I'm putting them in here, my bullet, to chop them up. What are you doing, babe?
Helping you
Helping me what?
grind up the leaves so you can make your salve
Yep,
for her whole body.
Yep.
What is aching everywhere.
yep. Okay, I have all the leaves crunched up. See all those little tiny particles in there? That's them. And this is all the oil. And now I am letting this sit in this oil on a warm temperature for another probably 3 hours. Okay, Mom, the salve is done. It's starting to set up. So as soon as it sets all the way and cools, I'll bring it over.